Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, the prophets out in the highways and the byways, presenting their bodies as living sacrifice, and the remnant, men, women, and children, all of the believers, all those who the Heavenly Father ordained to be a part of His elect in these last days. May YAHAWASHI be with you all. I want to jump into this quick lesson. This is going to be going into the MOTB, because that is, man, that's the prophecy that we are really waiting for, because once the MOTB gets implemented into society, once it becomes made mandatory, we know we are right there at the very end. Okay. And this leading up to it, where we are now, I mean, it feels like the end, as we speak, so, when that time comes, when Esau stops dragging his feet with this thing, you know what I mean? And ultimately it's the will of YAHAWASHI. So, we know that, and, nothing's going to speed up the will of the Lord. Although we are, sighing and crying for the abominations done in the midst thereof, we are looking to get out of this place, away from Esau, Edom, from these other heathen nations, and frankly, from away from 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and their and their mentality and how they move and their behavior. We want to be turned fully back to YAHAWASHI, with the laws, statutes, and commandments written on our inward parts, so that we could be perfect towards the Lord. Excuse me, and not ever sin or go off again. All right. This article, let me stop rambling. This article is from Yahoo News, and I'm just going to jump right into it. It says, AI safety researcher warns there's a 99.999999% probability AI will end humanity. But Elon Musk conservatively dwindles it down to 20% and says it should be explored more despite inevitable doom. Now, what I found interesting about this article is how, saying that there's a 99.9% chance that AI will end humanity. Well, this whole advanced technology, this artificial intelligence, we know where it's headed. We know where it's leading to, which is the implementation of the MOTB, which is the micro CHIP, right? And anyone coming out saying that this is a 99.9% chance that it will end humanity, well, that's why it's considered, the mark of the beast. Right? Doesn't it make sense that the mark of the beast would be the thing that would end humanity as we know it? Right? Why do you think it's considered? Okay, it's basically the device of the beast, right? At the beast at its highest level of wickedness, he's going to implement a mark, a mark, okay, which the scriptures say, if you take this mark, the judgment will be you receiving fire and brimstone. It makes all the sense in the world. This actually links up with prophecy, okay? Makes all the sense in the world. And then Elon Musk conservatively, quote unquote, dwindles it down to 20%. Why? Because again, this is just Esau dragging his feet. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Trying to make it as if, there's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to be concerned about. AI will have its place in society, but it won't be, anything dangerous or worth worrying about. It'll be a lot of convenience involved, a lot of, this, that, and the third. But we know that where this is headed, and this is all leading to. This is a part of the New World Order system that is being set up currently. You got these CBDCs that are being set up. You got all this stuff happening. It's all going digital. It's all going AI. It's all leading to the MOTB. And that's just what it is, man. All right. Now, I'm going to jump a little bit into the article. All right. It says Elon Musk says AI has the potential of taking over or even ending humanity, placing the probability of this happening between 10 and 20%. Regardless of the looming danger, Musk says more advances in the AI landscape should be explored. It says an AI safety researcher says the probability of AI ending humanity is higher than Musk perceives, further stating that it's almost certain, and the only way to stop it from happening is to not build it in the first place. So this AI researcher that this article is even built on is basically saying the only way to stop artificial intelligence from running its course and being the destructive force that it is to stop building it, stop it where it's at. Because where this is headed, there's basically no coming back from it. All right. And again, it makes sense that this type of technology will usher in the MOTB ultimately. Okay, what these people have, Elon Musk and his Neuralink company, they're running different the word exams is coming to my head, tests, so to speak, and these trials is the word I'm looking for. These trials of these different devices that are being implemented on people's brains, and they're trying out different capabilities with these devices. That company of Elon Musk is going to, and some others, this is going to be the beginning of the end when it comes to the mark, what it has to offer, what it's going to look like. And like the elder apostle Tahar always says, once they implement and make it mandatory, it ain't going to be around for long. This is not something where we're going to be seeing in society for years upon years. It's going to happen. It may be for a couple weeks, it may be for a couple months, but it's not something that's going to be around too long. And then we're going to see more prophecies come to pass. World War III, YAHAWASHI returning, things of that nature. And we're going to be out of here, Lord willing. All right. It says generative AI can be viewed as a beneficial or harmful tool. Admittedly, we've seen impressive feats across medicine, computing, education, and more fueled by AI. But on the flip side, critical and concerning issues have been raised about the technology, from co-pilots alter ego, supremacy AGI demanding to be worshipped, to AI demanding an outrageous amount of water for cooling, not forgetting the power consumption concerns. So it takes a lot to build an AI, and to, for it to operate and function according to, their desires and what they have planned for it. Let me see. Oh, okay. It says Elon Musk has been rather vocal about his views on AI, brewing a lot of controversies around the topic. Recently, the billionaire referred to AI as the biggest technology revolution, but indicated there won't be enough power by 2025, ultimately hindering further development in the landscape. And again, this is the information that's being put out for the sake of deception, deceiving the people. Again, dragging their feet, trying to make it seem like, these things aren't happening. They're not putting out, how advanced in the stages that they're truly at with this technology. Just dragging people along, give you a little bit of here, give you a little bit there. But ultimately, that C-hip is going to be basically the end game. All right. It says, let me see. I want to get to the part where I was reading where it says, it's down here somewhere. Yeah, I'll just read this last part of it. It says, most researchers and executives familiar with this has a P in parentheses, doom place the risk of AI taking over humanity anywhere between 5 to 50%, as seen in the New York Times. On the other hand, Yampolsky says the risk is extremely high with a 99.999999% probability. The researcher says it's virtually impossible to control AI once superintelligence is attained, and the only way to prevent it is to not build it. So this is when you hear and you read this type of stuff, this is the psychology, the psycho mentality, the maniacal mentality of Esau Edom. Okay, we are watching this man. He is a complete maniac because he doesn't care about being destructive. Is a part of his nature, right? And he will build something that is even destructive to his own self. Right? This is who we're dealing with. Okay? These people are saying the only way to prevent this technology from being absolutely the worst thing to happen to mankind is to just stop. Don't even build it. Don't even allow it to reach its full potential. Because if it does, we're talking catastrophe. Complete catastrophe. All right? I think that's it. That I won't need to read any more of that part of it, but let me obviously go to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, because it's only right to go to the prophecy. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16. It says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so again, this technology that we keep reading about, we keep hearing about, that keeps coming to light, this is the technology that's going to lead to this prophecy taking place. Okay, that MARK, that charagma, all right, that will be implemented in the right hand on the forehead. All right, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if anybody's telling you that the MOTB is anything other, okay, than the micro C-hip, then you need to get far away from them, because there's nothing but evidence pointing to the MOTB being the micro C-hip. It's the only thing that makes sense, okay, any type of sense at all, right, is it being the MARK, the charagma. Not Christianity, not sin, not an embargo, all right, because none of these things really have anything to do with buying or selling. Okay, a man or a woman being able to buy or sell. Okay, point blank period. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, that's 666. Okay, and that's the number of the beast. Okay. I found this on Twitter or X, right? In Australia, they have something called Paying Cash Day, withdraw cash, right? So let me just play this. See that? You see that it says, you see, if you read at the bottom, it says Australians today are withdrawing cash and using it to pay wherever possible. This is a statement to the ruling class and politicians who wish to abolish cash altogether. All right, these Aussies don't withdraw too much. The banks don't have it. Okay, so in Australia, and I actually pulled up a search for an article for it, and I found another article from Yahoo. It says ATMs set to be drained of money today to protest cashless trend. The Aussies, passionate about physical money, are sending a message that's here to stay. So they are protesting against the abolishment of cash, because in Australia they said, man, forget this cash. Their government saying we're done with it. Okay, and again, these are all the signs that are leading to the MOTB. Okay, it's going to start in these other countries, and then obviously it's going to filter here down here to Babylon the Great. It's inevitable. You can't stop this thing from happening. This is prophecy, man. Okay, all roads lead to the MOTB. The MARK. All right. It says Aussies fed up of the cashless trend taking over the country will use today to remind everyone that physical money is here to stay, which it's not. All right. A protest called Draw Out Some Cash Day. Hey, people are through, man. They make up anything. A protest called Draw Out Some Cash Day has been organized for April 2nd, and people have been encouraged to head to an ATM and withdraw money. Pro-cash advocate Jason Bryce told Yahoo Finance this will send a strong message if enough people jump on board the campaign. All right. Yeah, it's really, my intention wasn't really to go deep into this article because it's really just, people bucking up against it. Real quick, it says, I don't know who started it, but I'm backing it 100% and promoting the idea that Tuesday is cash out day and, use it or lose it. He said, let's keep cash alive. It's like a vote. It's almost like we're voting to keep cash on Tuesday. The protest was founded on social media with people posting similar messages about the need to drain ATMs out of cash. There also have been posts from advocates in the UK and Europe calling for the same thing. So, I mean, it ain't, at the end of the day, they're not going to care if y'all going to drain the ATMs of money because they don't care about, having the dollar being prevalent in society. So, what are you really protesting? They are moving away from cash, paper money across the globe. All right. This ain't going to be something that's just going to happen in Australia. Okay. These CBDCs are getting set up. These different currencies are being set up and AA. You ain't going to be able to do anything to prevent this new system that's coming about. All right. But at the end of the day, Esau, Edom, you're not going to be able to, like the scriptures say, fulfill this whole dream that you have. It's not going down. YAHAWASHI has different plans. Job 5:12 says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. So at the end of the day, you can try as much as you want, and you can try to make this something that is going to stand, but it won't. Babylon the Great is finished. Okay. The end of this man's system is upon us. And ultimately, Babylon the Great, aka America, will be destroyed in the Third World War. All right. But there's some other prophecies like Jacob's trouble, MOTB. All right. These things have to happen before, those nukes get set off. And man, let me tell you, as a hopeful member of the elect, we are looking forward to the end of this place. We are looking forward to more and more information coming out about, Esau's plan and them implementing it and having these things set up, all these CBDCs being set up. We look forward to the end of this place. May YAHAWASHI bring it swiftly. All right. So with that, I'm going to end it there. I hope you were edified. As always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.